Hello, hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time that you might be watching this broadcast. I want to welcome you today to another talk session with a great entrepreneur all the way from Cameroon. Now, before I invite him in, I would like you to please help us share this video if you are watching. Let us also know where you are watching from. So let me use this 1 minute to invite our special guest, Mr. Ebong, all the way from Cameroon. I mean, stay tuned, guys, for you will learn a great from this great entrepreneur from Cameroon. So let's welcome him on screen. Let me see. Oh, let me see. Okay. Hello, hello. Good evening, Mr. Ebong. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Coach. Evodia.
Yeah. Yes,
Excited to
see,
be
I
with you
want to
today.
thank you. Yes, same too with me. I've been looking forward for this broadcast. I want to use this opportunity to thank you for accepting this invitation. I know how really busy you are, but you took your time off to be here today, sir. Thank you very much for accepting this invitation. Now, many people, maybe some people
You're
here know
welcome. It's
you
a
and
pleasure.
some do not know you. Okay, okay. Yeah, some people here might know you and some of the viewers might not know you. I want you to use this opportunity to just tell us a bit about yourself, who you are.
Yeah, Ebong Dunstan Alobida is a Cameroonian originally from the Bakosi land in the southwest region of Cameroon, from the English-speaking part of Cameroon. Actually, I'm a business administrator by profession. I'm an international business scholar who is trained in Spain and Belgium. And I've worked with several multinationals in Cameroon as well as national organizations. And right now, I'm running my own organization full time, Nyanga Foods, and also Ebong's Trading and Services Consultancy Services. So that's me.
Thank you very much. You mentioned that you studied here in Spain. Wow, wow, wow. You have been here in my own land as well, and in Belgium, Mr. Ebong. Now, I would like to ask you, why did you go back, return back to Cameroon?
Yes, actually, before ever leaving to study abroad, I had a very clear objective, which was to build partnerships with European companies, European businesses, and as an objective which I largely attained and I've been benefiting from since I returned home. So the goal was coming to study abroad was for me to get to meet with corporate CEOs face to face. And of course, I attended a business school in Alicante, one of the biggest in Spain, Foundation Business School, which actually gave me the opportunity to be with the cream of business executives that were my lecturers. So I was lectured by top
Wow.
management executives across Spain and Europe, so which actually
Mhm.
made me to build so many partnerships within a very short period of time. So of course, it didn't take me very long to realize my objective, which took me to Europe in the very first place.
Wow. Thank you very much, sir. And you are the CEO of Nyanga Foods. Please, I'm so passionate about this brand Nyanga. We know Nyanga in our slang means something like beautiful. Can you tell us a bit about this project?
Yes, yes. Actually, like you started. Let's look at that word Nyanga. Nyanga actually is so pregnant. You know, if you look at the word Nyanga, like someone, I know you're a woman of three worlds. You're Cameroonian, you are Spanish, you're Nigerian, so you understand Nyanga. But Nyanga
Mhm.
actually is even far pregnant than many Cameroonians can understand it. Because the word Nyanga, first of all, is classy. When you talk about Nyanga, you're talking about class. Now, the word Nyanga also goes for excellence. The word Nyanga goes for quality. The word Nyanga goes for responsiveness, and then the word Nyanga
Mhm.
goes for beauty. That's what everybody knows. So when we were thinking about setting up an agro-industrial complex, our competition actually, first of all, was positioned with uh, food supplements that are imported from the US and from Europe. Because, of course, sometime before now, like 5 years ago, I started distributing food supplements from the US and from Europe and from Asia. So, of course, uh, if I had to come into the production, I had to ensure that my branding was at par with those imported supplements, that are distributed mostly by multi-channel marketing, which prices are very exorbitant, and of course, some of their benefits, are not even very felt by customers. So we had to come with that Nyanga brand where we don't just bring something that is beautiful, but we bring something that responds to customers' needs. So, and since I was entering that space from the marketing angle, because I'd already been distributing similar products before from imported supplements, so I now decided to ensure that our products actually were responding to the needs of customers. They were responsive. Secondly, our products were of higher quality but far lower price. So that is why we choose the name Nyanga, where we provide customers with high quality but lower price.
So Nyanga food has, as you have heard him said, you see, if you get in contact with any Nyanga foods, you should know that you are getting high quality products at a very, very low price. Hallelujah, glory be to God. I'm looking forward to
Exactly.
have these dishes in my kitchen. Remember the last time we talked, I told you how passionate I am to have them right there in my kitchen in Nigeria. So I'll be looking forward for that, sir. Now, looking at
It's a
Africa, can you
pleasure.
tell us what were the challenges? I mean, to create a business of that magnitude, from the production to the packaging stage in Africa. Can you tell us, I mean, the difficulties you faced down there in Cameroon?
Yes. Yes, exactly. It's been enormous at all levels. Let's look at it even from the idea generation. You know, the truth is,
Hmm.
of course, there is already a lot of charlatans in the area of natural medicine in Africa and Cameroon included. You know, and so many people are already wary of made in Cameroon products or made in Africa, because a lot of them don't even respond to the needs of customers. And many people jump in because they feel like they can make some change. So of course there is that reputation, around that supplement area. I was entering into a world where there are very giant, big competitors from abroad. So of course, it means that my branding had to be top, to ensure it could at least,
Hmm.
measure up to something. So the challenges have been enormous, from being able to raise capital, uh, also from my suppliers, because of course I have had it difficult to have adequate the right suppliers. I mean, it's been over 1 year process trying to work with getting the right suppliers. I'll sign up contract with somebody, and then the person after a period tells you, no, I feel like I may not be able to deliver what you really need, you know and then probably the contract has to be cancelled. I've had like 3 contracts cancelled like that before, with suppliers of my machines. So it's been challenging. Then when you come to the area of packaging, I mean, that was even worse, because Cameroon is not like Nigeria where you have several printers. It was
Yeah.
really, really challenging. I mean, to and fro between Douala and Yaoundé for over a year before I could finally get someone who could give me the quality I needed. So, of course, it was really challenging. But I think the key to resolve all of this was engage earlier on in market research. I had declared market research like 4 years ago before I launched the business last year. So the problem is, someone shouldn't think like, okay, he started last year and he's been able to have this and that. Most of the things we are seeing has been as a result of a lot of background work that has gone on for like 3 years before the launching. So I think to surmount all of that, is the one key thing I would say has just been doing appropriate and adequate market research, prior to launching.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
As
very
Mr.
much.
Ebon rightly
As
said, you can
Mr.
just go
Ebong
into
rightly said,
business.
you can just go
You
into
can't just jump
business.
into business
You can't just jump
without
into
doing your
business
feasibility
without
studies.
doing your
That's
feasibility
what's
studies.
happening to most of
That's
us
what's
Africans,
happening
and
to
that's
most
why
of
we
us
always
Africans, and
involved
that's why we always
in white
involve
collar job, in white
in
collar
white collar
projects,
job, in
because we
white collar
jump
projects,
into
because we
businesses
jump into
without an
businesses
accurate
without
market
an
research.
accurate
And I
market
mean,
research.
in the middle
And
of that
I mean,
project, we cannot even accomplish
we
them because
in
of
the
the
middle of that
difficulties we
project,
will
we cannot even
encounter
accomplish them because
while
of the
doing it. So,
difficulties
how
we
did
will
this idea
encounter
for your
while
business
doing it.
come up? I mean, for
So,
Nyanga
how
Food, we
did
are
this idea for
specifically
your
talking
business
about
come up?
Nyanga
I mean,
Food.
for
To
Nyanga
tell
Food,
us
we are
about different
specifically talking about
products that
Nyanga
you
Food.
have.
Tell us
Yes,
about different products that you have.
yes, yes. So actually, the idea for Nyanga Food came up principally, first of all, because right before ever traveling to Europe or while in Europe, my first idea has always been an agro-industrial complex. I grew up in a farm, so I grew up in a business home first of all, where we are involved in agro commercialization. So we grew up in a home where we commercialize cocoa, coffee, oil palm, and of course we grew different products in the farms. So of course, from before I traveled to Europe, I've had that idea clearly. Why even in Europe? Of course, that idea became even strongly built. I remember working in a farm with the owner, and the owner made me to understand how comfortable he is living with his family in a 25-hectare farm. Of course, that idea was strongly built again. Like, you know, I should get back home and invest in agro. But when I came back home, I started marketing food supplements. I started the distribution. I was working as a staff of an international organization as the human resource and operations manager for VSO International. But at the same time, I was marketing food supplements imported from Asia and US. And I realized actually these supplements, though they were expensive, they had very powerful demand. There's good market for them.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, but we can transform these supplements are made from different agro products, that are made from leaves, from herbs, from roots, from fruits. We can transform the things we have around us and still have these supplements. So that was the idea. That was it. I was like, hey, I get to get into agriculture in a smarter way. Like supplements already have a very strong, powerful market. For those who are into supplement distribution, like in Cameroon, it's at least like a $1 billion industry annually. It's huge. Only in Cameroon, the consumption is very high. So I was like, okay, let me get to transform agro products. Yeah, that will give us supplements. So I started doing my
Mm-hmm.
research from then, and then and my products actually were based on customers' complaints. So the areas where my customers were giving much more complaints, those are the areas that I started doing much more research to those problems specifically. So that's how
Wow,
my
this is
ideas
great.
were
As you rightly,
generated.
yes,
Yeah.
as you said,
As
you
you
talked
said,
about the food supplements.
you
I'm
talked
also a
about the
distributor,
food
a great distributor
supplements.
of food
I'm also
supplements.
a
I've been
distributor,
a
a great
distributor with
distributor
this
of food
company
supplements.
for about 9 years
I've been a
now, and I'll
distributor
tell
with
you
this
that they
company
are
for
great,
about
great
9 years
products.
now, and I'll tell you
Some
that they are
people
great,
don't
great products.
understand the
Good.
importance
Some
of
Good.
people don't
supplement. That is why it's
understand the
called
importance
supplement,
of
because it's
supplement. That is
giving you
why it's called
something that is
supplement, because
supplying you
it's
something that
giving
you
you
don't
something
already
that is
have, and
supplying
you
you
cannot
something that you
have
don't
it daily.
already have, and
Before
you
you
cannot
can have your
have it
balanced
daily.
diet
Before you
as
can
per
have your
nature,
balanced diet
you need
as
to eat
per
a lot of
nature,
stuff daily,
you
and
need to eat a
everybody
lot
have
of
a
stuff
busy
daily,
lifestyle.
and
It is
everybody have a
possible
busy
for one to
lifestyle.
eat
It
up
is possible
everything
for
in
one
a
to
day.
eat up
So this
everything in
supplement
a
comes
day.
in
So
now
this
to help.
supplement comes
And
in
then now
now
when we
to
are
help.
growing old,
And then now
our
when we are
system
growing old,
stops
our
working as
system
it's
stops
supposed to
working as
be. So we
it's
need this
supposed to be.
supplement
So
to
we
help
need this
us give
supplement to
that
help
balance
us
and boost up
give
our
that
system.
balance
It's
of
a really,
our
really
system.
great idea,
It's a
Exactly.
big bro.
really,
Thank
really
you
great
very much. Yeah.
idea, big bro.
So,
Thank
what
you
was your
very much.
key
Yeah.
driving force
So what
to
was your
become an
key driving
entrepreneur?
force to become an entrepreneur?
Yes. For me, I think the key driving force has been that passion for independence. I am a very strong, independent thinking person. You know, even working with,
Mm-hmm.
I've worked with Western Union in Cameroon as their business field task force. I was the one representing Western Union in the field here in Cameroon after I left the International Development Organization. So, but the
Mm-hmm.
truth is, I enjoyed the job with Western Union only as long as my job was very independent. I was just like more like an entrepreneur, working for myself and reporting to a head office in Morocco. So, but whenever there was a little bit much more control because I was placed under a consulting company here in Douala. So when there is so much control from the consulting company, maybe the HR from the consulting, I felt really bad. Like I don't have to be here. I don't belong here. You know. so so my I think my zeal for independence is my key driving force as an entrepreneur. Yeah, I'm a very independent willed person. I've always want to be, my own driver. Even working for any organization, I always see myself as an entrepreneur. I like taking decisions.
Wow, that is great. You see,
Wow,
entrepreneurs
that is
are
great.
born.
You see,
We are
entrepreneurs
born. An
are
entrepreneur will
are
always have that drive to
born.
lead. An
We are
entrepreneur will
born.
not like to have
An
a boss over
entrepreneur
his
will always
shoulder.
have that
You like
drive
to
to
have that
lead. An
leadership
entrepreneur will not like to have a
position.
boss
And
over
that
his
is what
shoulder.
always
You like
drive
to
us
have
to
that
go
leadership
into it.
position.
That is
And
great,
that is
bro.
what
You see,
always
you are a
drives us to
passionate
go into
entrepreneur
it.
like me
That is
here. I
great, bro.
like to do
You are
my
a
own stuff.
passionate entrepreneur
I know
like
I
me. Yeah,
feel
I like to do
uneasy
my own
when
stuff.
working for
I know I
somebody. I
feel
like to
uneasy
control
when
my time.
working for
You
somebody. I
understand? I
like
don't
to
like
control
someone to
my time.
decide for me
You
when I'm going
understand? I
on
don't
Exactly.
like
holidays
someone to decide for
or
me
when
when I'm
I
going on
have to
holidays
sleep or
or
when
when
I'm,
I
you
have to
understand? So I
leave
like to
or when
take
I'm,
that
you understand? So I like
that
to
Exactly.
take
decision
that
to go on holidays when I want. I
decision
don't
to
want
Yeah.
to
go on
limit my
holidays when
life
I want. I
to
don't want to
somebody's
limit
else
my life
dream.
to
You
somebody's
understand? Yes,
dream.
they say when
You
you help
understand?
somebody
Yes.
build their
They say
dream,
Exactly.
their
when you
own
help
dreams as
somebody build
well.
their dream by own
So
dreams as
how
well. So
how do you build? Okay, let
how
me
do
say,
you
how do
build?
you
Okay,
raise
let me say,
income?
how do you raise
How do
income?
you raise funds for
How do
Yes.
this
you raise
project?
funds
Because
for this project? Because
it's a million, it's a million safer
it's a
project.
million
How
safer
do you
project.
raise this
How do
fund,
you
these
raise
funds?
Yes. Yes. Actually, raising capital has been a great challenge, not just in Cameroon but across Africa generally. And that was the reason why when I left Europe, I did not just come and started creating my company. You know, the point was, I knew I needed to work for a while for two things. First of all, not just the financial capital, but also the goodwill. Human capital is also very important, the reputation you build for yourself. So I decided to start working, first of all, with other organizations, international organizations, who could pay me some good cash so that over time I could make some savings, and set up my business. So, which is one of the ways I raise capital through work. And also, of course, I raise capital also by my goodwill with family and
Mm.
friends, you know, because yeah, the reputation we build among family and friends is very important. If we build a certain reputation where family and friends do trust us, with their investments, they understand exactly that they can get back their investments even maybe with the profit. Then probably it becomes a little bit easier for us to also raise capital from family and friends. So, and of course, that's also how I raise part of my capital from family and friends.
Great. You talked about our
Great.
network. You
You
see,
talked
our
about our
network is our
network. You see,
source.
our network is
Once you
our
have a
source.
very strong
Once
and good
you have a
network
very
with
strong
people,
and
that
good
is,
network
once
with
you can
people, that
establish
is,
that
once you can
trust in
establish that
people, people
trust
can always
in
trust you
people,
to
people
give you
can
their
always
funds.
trust you
So
to give you their funds.
why
Why I'm
I'm
uh,
saying
uh,
this is because if you are watching
why
this, you should start building that
I'm saying
kind of good
this
network with your
is
family and with
because
your
if you are
friends. You
watching
might not
this,
know
you should
tomorrow,
start
you might need
building
their
that
help
kind of
and they'll come to your help
network
as
with your
well.
family and with
So this
your
is a
friends.
great point,
You might not
Mr.
know
Ebong.
tomorrow,
You
you might need
mentioned
their
that we
help
should build a
and
very
they'll come to your
strong,
help as well. So this
Exactly.
is a
reliable
great point,
network with
Mr.
our
Ebon. You
friends.
mentioned that
Like in
this is a
Africa,
very strong,
we don't have the big
reliable
facilities,
network
Repeatable.
with
unlike
our
here in
friends.
Europe,
Exactly.
or we don't
Like
have
in Africa, we don't
funding
have the big
institutions.
facilities.
So you have
Unlike
to
here in Europe,
rely
or
on
we
the
don't have
people around
funding
you. So
institutions,
building that
so
strong
you have to
network will also
rely
help
on the
you, can
people
help you in
around
many
you.
ways.
So building that
Now,
strong network will also can
how
help
do
you
you
in many
build
ways.
a successful
Exactly.
Now,
customer base?
how do you build a successful customer base?
Yes. Actually, it's I first of all want to begin by the fact that I am a little bit very customer centric. I'm overly customer centric. It means for me, everything is well around the customer. And you'll be shocked that my very first customer is not the person who buys my product, but my very first customer are my employees or my colleagues. Those are my very first customers. So, because we have internal customers and external customers, and most entrepreneurs have especially Africans, we have forgotten our internal customers, which are our employees, our colleagues, and then we think everything is about our external customers, but we don't understand that our external customers are only as satisfied as our internal customers. So the very first person we need to focus on satisfying, the very first customer are our internal customers, who are our employees and our colleagues. So of course, I have a very strong team, and there is no boss among us. We everybody is a leader in what they do. You know, we simply creating heroes across the entire organization. Everyone is like an entrepreneur, everyone is like an owner of the business, everyone really feels so important with what they are doing, whether be a cleaner or be the accountant, you know and that's the very first basis. And of course, if you look at the way every other person takes care of the external customers, look at the communication, look at customer service that we deliver is top notch. It's top notch. The team is very. It's not about me. It's a team. They are very responsive. And when there is a customer complaint, every single member of the team is willing to ensure that there is a service recovery immediately. Because they're
Yeah.
happy. So I think that is just the basis for which I've been able to build a strong customer service culture.
Hello, everyone. We just lost Mr. Ebong here. Let us hold on for some minutes to see if he comes up. As he rightly said, building a strong customer base is so important for a company. We always focus on the customers, on the commerce outside, but we first of all have the workers, which will be those people that when they use these goods or our products, they'll be the first people to tell the other people how good or how good their services were. And by this method of referral, that I call it the referral method or the mouth-to-mouth advertisement, it can now bring in more good customers. You see, these are loyal customers. The best form of marketing is the mouth-to-mouth marketing. So let's wait. We wait for Mr. Ebong to come in. I also like to use this opportunity to talk about the couples corner. The couples corner, yes, about the couples corner. The couples corner is a reality show that will be going on anytime from now, and they have partnered with our services, our coaching services, to coach the couples that will be inside the mansion. Now if you are motivated to participate, you can go onto their page. You just type couples corner on Facebook and you get to that page. You can register there and you stand a chance to win 5 million safer. And the couples that win this the prize will have a free trip abroad as well. Then they will also have access to free. They'll also have access to free. Yeah, they'll also have access to free coaching, marital services. So do well if you are watching this video and you are courting with your partner, you people can register and you stand the chance of winning as well. So thank you very much. Mr. Ebon just told me that we lost the connection. So we are going to end this now. We were almost through with this. Please go on to Facebook and you can look on Nyanga Foods. Nyanga Food is owned by Mr. Ebong. Please go on Facebook, look on Nyanga Foods, and please do order your products from him. He has a lot of products like water fufu. She also have products for the male reproductive organ. So it will be a great shot for you guys. Please do me a favor to go there. As I said before, go to the couples corner as well. The couples corner, click there. You see the information on how to register. You can register if you are courting, if you have a partner you are courting with. It's not for married people, but for people who are courting. Or if you are single, you can register and you can look for a partner, and you people go into the house and you people can go into the house. You don't know, you might stand a chance of winning it. This is really, really important, and it's going to be promising. It's really going to be promising, and we'll be giving our services there as well. You know, you'll be having access to top-notch coaching services on marital issues. So thank you very much, everyone who has been there. Thank you, Veronique. I can see Veronique. I can see Hosi. Osmond Kalu, thank you, my Lord. Thank you for being there and encouraging wifey. Our good Lord will bless you all. Thank you and goodbye. Ooh. Mr. Ebong just came back. Let me see if I can add him up. Let me see. Hello, welcome back. I was almost closing the show.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Welcome back.
MTN is very unreliable. Thank you.
Yes, so it's really, really unreliable. So our next question is okay. You were talking about the customer base, how you have built the customer base, right? From first of all, attending to your workers. First of all, let your workers be those that will go the mouth to mouth form of advertisement, because if one customer is satisfied, you are indirectly bringing in another 10 customers from that one customer who is satisfied. So as entrepreneurs, we should, we should first of all focus on, making that one customer to be really, that one customer we should serve him with all our best, so that they can in turn do us a mouth-to-mouth publicity, because the mouth-to-mouth publicity is the best form of publicity that you can ever have. So we should focus on them first of all. I really like the culture of your organization. I like the mindset behind everything. It shows that you are really prepared for this. As I was telling the public that they can go on Facebook to look for Nyanga Foods. Where can people look for Nyanga Foods? Let's talk about where they can see Nyanga Foods and order it before we go to our next question.
What you are saying has been breaking. I've not gotten you clearly. It has been breaking.
Wow. Okay, now let me repeat. Now, if somebody is watching us and is interested in knowing more about Nyanga Foods, where can they have that information? Do you have a page, Facebook? Which kind of product, apart from the wonderful food that I love, which kind of product?
Yes, so first of all, let me give a recap about Nyanga Food products and how you can find us. So Nyanga Food as of now has 3 set of products. First is the food supplements. In the food supplements, we have already the bitter leaf capsule. Our bitter leaf capsule is very good for detoxification. It's very good as a natural diuretic, for those who have water in their feet and the rest, suffering from heart problem, kidney, liver problems. So it's a natural diuretic that removes that.
We are having the connection problem again. As Mr. Ebong was saying, he has product for natural diuretics. You see, diuretics are so important. They help eliminate the liquid in our system. So it's a detox, natural detox. They use our well-known bitter leaves to as a main product of this, as a main ingredient of this product. So I don't know, we are losing him again. We have lose, but while we wait, I want to welcome our woman of God, Evangelist Eileen Basang. Welcome, sis. I appreciate you for being here with me to encourage your sister. God bless you, ma. Thank you very much for being there. So I mean, we are having network issues, MTN. We can never really trust MTN, as Mr. Ebong rightly said. You know, he's coming all the way from Cameroon. So as I wanted to end the broadcast already, you can go on Facebook and search on Nyanga Foods. So there you can have an accurate information about these products. They are worth trying them. Please go and encourage a brother. It's so important. We have to encourage our own. You understand? We have to encourage our own. It's not easy to create a business of that nature. So the only thing we can do is to consume those products. And those products, as he rightly said, are reaching out for a solution. There was a problem, and that was what motivated him to create these products, like the detox. I mean, everybody needs to detox their system, the liver, especially there in Africa where people drink a lot, and in Cameroon, you will be needing these capsules for yourself to detox your kidney, clean up your system. Hallelujah. Praise God. So I want to thank each and everyone who have been here. I want to thank Mr. Ebong. We lost him again. Thank you, sir, for being there. And don't forget to go on the couples corner and register. If you are from Cameroon or Nigeria, we are looking forward to have Nigerian couples too into the mansion. So if you are courting, if you have a partner you are courting with, this is your opportunity to go there. You'll be, as I said, you have the winner goes home with 5 million safer, a trip to Europe, and also free counseling session, free marital counseling session. You know how it costs to have a counselor or a coach to coach you. So please do well. And we are privileged to have been partnered with them. So you have top-notch coaching advices or tips from me, yourself, from your personal coach. So do well to go and register, and I'll see you on the inside. Thank you very much, and goodbye.